is Gerhard Probst. I'm working in Waterpool Competence Network GmbH, which is situated in the city of Graz in Austria. SHARP is focused on the protection and the use of sustainable use of groundwater, and there are involved 8 partners together with Waterpool in the scale of Europe. First, the Scottish partner is here, from Edinburgh. Then we have partners from Saxony and Poland, because there we have transboundary problems on the water use. We have partners from Italy, Malta, and 2 partners of Greece.
My name's Nick Lyth, and I'm Director of International Resources and Recycling Institute. SHARP is a very important project for us because water is arguably one of the most important resources, if not the most important resource there is. Water is considered in Scotland to be freely available, but it's not. We are already here facing the potential for water shortages now.
My name is Valentino Volpe and I work for the ERSCA, which is the Regional Agricultural Development Agency for Rural Development of Friuli Venezia Giulia in Italy. In our region, water resources can be considered, water resources for agriculture, can be considered abundant. Okay, we have a lot of water resources, but most of the time we don't realize that we have so much water, and sometimes we can waste this abundant resources of water. Sharing experiences with different partners is of great value. For sure will be a great opportunity for us and for our territory to know different technologies, innovative technologies, and spread these technologies to our region.
Yes, my name is Jimmy Magro and I represent the Local Councils Association, which is a public entity and established by law, and it represents the 5 regions in Malta and the 68 local councils. We are very proud to be partners in the SHARP project, working with the other partners, because Malta has its characteristics, and for us water is a commodity which is a strategic commodity, given the lack of rainfall that we have during the year. Mainly we will be focusing on the use of groundwater and the changes in the aquifer of the water table, and also how we can use storm water either for irrigation or for other purposes. The project SHARP gives us the opportunity to analyze the situation with experienced partners, and also to face the challenges through research and comparing of best practices.
One of the subjects that we've discussed in the last couple of days here in Edinburgh has involved water in open cast coal mining areas. Now, in parts of Poland and the eastern part of Germany, there's a number of disused open cast coal mines that have been flooded and now are used for amenity and leisure. They form lakes and people can use them for leisure purposes, for tourism, in certain cases for drinking water as well. Now in Scotland we don't like to do that. We're scared of contamination, we're a bit concerned about the potential pollutants that come from the mining industry, and we don't like to flood disused coal mines. In fact, we like to pump the water out at high expense. So perhaps there's something there we can learn. What are Poland doing? What are the Germans doing that's overcoming the pollution issue? There's something there that we can learn from.
My name is Joanna Kreza and I'm from Institute of Meteorology and Water Management from Poland. We've got a transboundary river, Nysa Łużycka, where there is a lot of open cast mines. And we hope that our participation in the project will help us to develop a decision support system. We also develop a groundwater monitoring system near the anthropogenically transformed areas that might help the other partners which have the same problem.
For us to get out of our box, what we're thinking and acting and the way we do, and also get some feedback of our work to verify and to quantify our methodologies, and that things it's very important. It's dealing with sustainable groundwater management, and I think what should be more important than groundwater management. Groundwater of one of our important resources.
My name is Harald Schmölzer. I am from a water supply company in Graz. This is the second largest city in Austria. And we supply more than 300,000 inhabitants with drinking water, which we extract from groundwater. We have experiences in artificial groundwater recharge. This is a technique for groundwater management, and it can be used also in other countries. For instance, in areas with a lack of rainfall.
During a single year in Malta we have about 30 centimeters of water, and of course with the increase in tourism, which is one of our main economic sectors, the demand for water has increased, and also because of the livelihood of the Maltese population. When it goes up, people are having much more bathrooms and so on and so forth. So demand, we estimate that it will continue to increase in the forthcoming years.
Groundwater is water that's underground, so you don't see it. And perhaps therefore, because it's hidden, it's less of a key issue, it's not really in the public domain. It's certainly not an issue that's taken into the planning process or the urban development process. And perhaps there's a link that we might want to try and make at some point in the future, where when planning decisions are made, we want to understand what kind of impact that is going to have on groundwater.
I'm Breege O'Doherty, work for the British Geological Survey. I'm a hydrogeologist. We at the BGS are really pleased to be involved with IRRI as part of their team within the SHARP project. SHARP gives us the opportunity to take forward some of the work that we've been involved with for a while now, to take it in new directions, to start learning new things about groundwater management. It also gives us the opportunity to work more closely with partners across Europe. They're doing complementary work to us in various aspects of groundwater management. It gives us an opportunity to learn from them, and hopefully them opportunity to learn things from us as well.
We wanted British Geological Survey to be a partner to International Resources and Recycling Institute so that they could bring their cutting-edge work into the SHARP project and make it available for the partners around Europe, so that we can both accelerate the work that they're doing, we can deepen and extend its pioneering activities, and we can at the same time make them available to our partners around Europe so that they too can use them to develop the work that they're doing in groundwater management.
The partners in SHARP, which are taking part in the project SHARP, they all have their specific problems in their countries, of course, and they have to learn maybe new techniques and new methodologies how to proceed and how to protect their groundwater and how to solve their problems there. And it's a task of this project to convince the policymakers on local level, on regional level, transboundary level, and at least at EU scale to follow these ideas.
For further information, please contact office@waterpool.org.